William Shakespeare was an English poet, playwright, and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and the Bard of Avon. His extant works, including collaborations, consist of approximately 39 plays, 154 sonnets, 2 long narrative poems, and a few other verses, some of uncertain authorship. His plays have been translated into every major living language and are performed more often than those of any other playwright. Shakespeare was born in April 26, 1564 and died in April 23, 1616, aged 52. Don't you think he was too young? Anyways, Shakespeare was born and raised in Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. At the age of 18, he married Anne Hathaway, with whom he had 3 children, Susanna and twins Hamnet and Judith. Sometime between 1585 and 1592, he began a successful career in London as an actor, writer, and part owner of a playing company called the Lord Chamberlain's Men, later known as the King's Men. At age 49, around 1613, he appears to have retired to Stratford, where he died 3 years later. Few records of Shakespeare's private life survive. This has stimulated considerable speculation about such matters as his physical appearance, his sexuality, his religious beliefs, and whether the works attributed to him were written by others. Okay, this video is getting boring. Let's move to some fun facts, shall we? Shakespeare's parents were John and Mary Shakespeare. Shakespeare had 7 siblings, Joan, who only lived 2 months, Margaret, Gilbert, another Joan, and Richard, Edmund. Shakespeare married his wife Anne Hathaway when he was 18. She was 26 and 3 months pregnant with Shakespeare's child when they married. Their first child Susanna was born 6 months after the wedding. His only granddaughter Elizabeth, daughter of Susanna, died childless in 1670. Shakespeare therefore has no descendants. There are more than 80 variations recorded for the spelling of Shakespeare's name. In the few original signatures that have survived, Shakespeare spelled his name Wilm Shucks, William Shacksp, W.M. Shucks, William Shakespeare, Wilm Shakespeare, and William Shuckspeare. There are no records of him ever having spelled it William Shakespeare, as we know him today. Few people realize that apart from writing his numerous plays and sonnets, Shakespeare was also an actor who performed many of his own plays as well as those of other playwrights. There is evidence that he played the ghost in Hamlet and Adam in As You Like It. On his death, Shakespeare made several gifts to various people but left his property to his daughter, Susanna. The only mention of his wife in Shakespeare's own will is, "I give unto my wife my second best bed with the furniture." The furniture was the bedclothes for the bed. Shakespeare has been credited by the Oxford English Dictionary with introducing almost 3,000 words to the English language. The Comedy of Errors is Shakespeare's shortest play at just 1,770 lines long. Suicide occurs an unlucky 13 times in Shakespeare's plays, with 3 suicides occurring in both Antony and Cleopatra and Julius Caesar, and 2 suicides in Romeo and Juliet.